attempt. There's no
During
guarantee that anything I do is actually going to end in a success, you know? So it's always an attempt from my end, which I like. It adds a little stress, but you know, it's enjoyable.
I never want to talk in absolutes because then you can let people down.
That's true.
Only the Sith deal in absolutes.
Gosh.
Jake, I see we're hatless today.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I was bleeding a second ago. So I didn't think to grab a hat. I'm mortally wounded.
That seems
Should I
like an
leave?
excuse. That's unfair.
What's near me?
I was.
I gotta
bleeding
restart the
today.
episode now.
Yeah, it's honestly
This is
ruined.
embarrassing. Shameful.
Yep.
This attempt was a failure.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
turn it off.
True. Good
We're
point.
done. Campaign's over.
This hat, actually, the one you're wearing is just invisible, right? Can you describe it to us?
Yeah, it's like, big.
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 Is that
Big.
it?
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Just big?
Just big.
All right,
It's
just big.
It fits under the headphones, though.
Nice.
It's over, but since it's
It's
invisible, you
over
can
the
see.
headphones. I
Yes,
see, I
yes.
see.
Got it. Got
Makes
it.
sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
God, I missed her.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discord Signal, multi-arc Starfinder adventure following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon by accident, a myriad of adventures. Today is episode 38, The Reception. I'm Aaron, the GM with the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Kohe, played by Alex.
Indeed.
Luna, played by Abe.
Aha.
Twik, played by Caleb.
Hello, that's me.
And Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, caca.
Last time on the Discord and Signal, the crew of the Indefatigable made their way to the resort asteroid of New Elysium, where they'd been given an invitation for an all-inclusive vacation following their stint in the Aslanti Star Empire. Arriving near the asteroid, however, the crew came upon raiders attacking a transport vessel named Goal Runner that turned out to be housing the Buzzblades, a famous Brutaris team from Absalom Station. The Indefatigable, now 2 ships combined, made quick work of the raiders before the New Elysium security intervened. Upon landing, the crew was greeted by Philip Kalsner, New Elysium's host and social manager, and Kayon Reese. The PCs also opted into a concierge app called The Keys to Elysium and selected rooms before heading off to check out the resort. Luna taunted the raiders effectively. Lisk was desperately, and I mean desperately, in search of a bar. Twik avoided a hug from Yazaloya, a giant female Vesk. And Kohe is still trying out his new sped-up voice lines. How are those going, by the way? Are you happy with the new voice lines you have? The new speed?
No, I mean, I just kind of stopped doing the slow voice because it was annoying.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have vocal identity anymore.
What happened to the voice you were doing before we started recording? You could do that.
Oh, gosh. Don't try to make it be that.
I don't think we can change it that drastically.
I bet we could, is the thing. If we're changing it, you might as well change it, you know?
Maybe if I get like a biotic implant or something. Bio implant.
That gives you an accent.
On my vocal cords, yeah, it creates a new accent.
I wonder if there is some sort of like implant in that sense that can just like completely change your voice. I bet there is. I bet there's a way to do that effectively in game.
Probably.
Okay, that's our quick recap. You guys are currently kind of making your way around. If you remember, you just talked to Philip Kalsner. He gave you this, I don't know, very long and just exhausting speech about what you should expect at New Elysium. He's very happy to have you here. He has a giant smile on his face everywhere he's gone. If you remember, right at the very end, he dead sprinted towards the docks so that he could go greet the Buzzblades. And I mean, like, full-on, arms behind him, run. Just
Naruto run, huh?
Naruto run. Just poof, gone. And it was 0 to full speed instantly. There wasn't even a wind-up. He had you opt into an app, and you guys are kind of navigating around this place on the 2nd floor. You're currently on the 2nd floor. Is there anything you need to know before we get started, or would you like to dive right in with things you'd like to places you'd like to see, things you'd like to learn, things you didn't get to touch last time that we can definitely touch on this time.
Something. This doesn't even take place here, but I needed to do shopping from last time.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Bought an auto grappler.
Oh, nice.
So,
That's
when
it,
that comes into play. Well, yeah, they're expensive.
Is that like a grappling hook, or is that something
It's like
that
a
lets you
grappling
grapple?
It's a
Oh, okay.
grappling hook. Technically, I think you can also shoot people with it, and you get a bonus to reposition them. But I'm weak, so I'm just gonna use it as a grappling hook.
Yeah. I wanted to know why this door was locked. this corner, this tiny little corner
did ya?
room.
You can ask someone.
Yeah, if only there was somebody that you could talk to about why doors were locked.
You could probably just try to open it.
Absolutely, you can. Do you want to attempt to open it?
I mean, I did 1,000 times last episode, but
Make me an engineering check.
that's what
actually,
I'm good at. Yeah.
Before you roll, if you want, you can either make me. I doubt you have one of these. No, I know you don't have one of those. Never mind. Yep, just an engineering check.
Is this
Let me
trained
unpause.
only? Yeah, it's a trained only skill.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh.
You hate to see it.
I just keep on rattling the handle.
I did want to show you
ask
real
your
quick.
phone.
I could ask Janet about it.
Oh, Janet about it. Sure. You can ask Janet about it. What are you gonna ask Janet?
Janet, why is this door locked?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh.
I thought you knew everything about New Elysium.
No,
No. Okay. Short and to the point.
No.
No.
I did want to show you real quick your starship, because actually we never looked at it. If you remember, your original starship looks like this. If you
Yes.
remember this fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
The new starship you found, the Bereth in Tor, looks like this.
I see.
Slightly smaller ship. And then, of course, together, they look a little bit like this.
It's a Millennium Falcon situation.
Legos. Yeah, so the little ship just kind of slides into the front of the big ship.
Yeah, basically.
Not bad.
It's pretty cool. All right. so
Slightly
close
Millennium
those
Falcon
away.
shaped.
I kind of thought it would have sunglasses. Was that just
Just
me?
on the ship?
Yeah. Once
I think
they
that's just
combined,
you.
it felt like it should have sunglasses. I don't
I
know.
love that
Okay.
every time
That's
we
fine.
make these references, Aaron has not seen that show, and he just laughs casually because he.
I like laughing casually. Alex!
It's okay. Next time we'll reference Steins Gate, which he's definitely seen all.
I've definitely seen
Oh
that.
yeah.
100%. Yep. Watched it last week in preparation for the show. The entire
Smart.
thing. Mhm.
Honestly, just smart. We're going to be referencing it a lot, so.
Yeah, I wanted to be prepared. For sure. What else would you like to do? Or what do you want to know about?
I want to ask Janice what's behind the door, since she couldn't tell me why it was locked.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
What do you know?
Oh man.
Absolutely.
You're no help. This
Off
is
to a great start. This is awesome.
this is like when Siri first came out, and you had to ask her the same question 14 times before
I
she
know
figured
everything.
out. Okay,
Everything. Oof.
except for all the
I know
questions I've asked.
everything.
Well, there's some things she maybe just can't respond to. Let's just say that.
Janet,
Like,
stop.
It's like
Absolutely.
iRobot. You have to ask the right questions.
Correct. Let's see here. One thing I did want to mention.
Like
Twik
a pad of
has-
paper somewhere. He's gonna draw a rapid picture real quick.
Mm-hmm.
As Twik is sort of moving around, I think one thing you notice, you've been healing from this auto implantation that you added, this resistant hide Mark II, which I believe is electrical, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you've been walking around, one thing you've noticed ever since you started healing up is you've been getting these weird, twitches, essentially. Like your arm will just flail, or, you'll go to take a step and you'll end up taking a slightly larger step than you anticipated, and you maybe stumble a little bit. It doesn't happen all that often, but on occasion you just get this weird, jerk, like your arm moves or your leg moves or something that's just kind of out of place, and it kind of feels strange to you, but not abnormal.
Okay.
Maybe tell me where you guys are headed on New Elysium. How about that? By the way, just so you know how this goes, basically this is as open-ended as it possibly gets. If you end up doing nothing, I just fast forward. You will end up missing a significant amount of story beats, I'll tell you that, but yeah, this is very open-ended. You have your rooms. It is the night before the day in which the reception will be had, but there's still plenty of time to roam around before everything shuts down. So it's kind of up to you, very open-ended as to how or what you'd like to approach in this specific adventure path.
Well, Lisk's is going to be really easy. Lisk wants to drink and go buy some of those combat knives.
Okay.
Combat knives? Survival knives? Whatever they are. Survival knives.
Sure.
What was advertised to him last time. So.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that Janet advertised combat knives specifically, but survival knives, yes.
It's whatever they got, I'll buy.
Okay, got it. So if you're going to go for a drink, we'll just say you go to the Azure Sky, which is kind of where Lisk is currently, up here to the northwest of the space. If you remember, this is a 24-hour-a-day with drink service until 2 a.m. bar that you can sit at, where you can have a view of the stars. The bar has ample seating encircled by a viewing area, and all walls are transparent and set to display the stars and the nearby asteroids of the diaspora.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
That's all me.
There's some interesting looking characters in here. You do see a whole bunch of, regular, what look like guests of the, of this facility, but you also see somebody that you have recognized from a distance, which is one of the Buzzblades. It's currently sitting in here and drinking alone.
Oh, well that's no fun. I'll go join them, him, her. Is it this guy?
It is this guy right up here towards the top, and he is a human soldier. Kind of sitting there drinking something pretty dark, just sipping at it, staring out into space.
Hey, yo, what's up, guy? How you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm good too. Cool.
Did you need anything?
Nope. You know what? I just remembered I think I dropped my wallet over here, so I'm just gonna...
Wait.
Oh!
Are
Never
you
mind.
one
It
of
was in my pocket.
Are you one of the people on that ship that was giving us instructions?
Yeah. I gave you the good instructions. You remember you got the really good one that helped you survive? That was me.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, hey, anytime. I'll raise a glass and toast to him.
Anything else?
Nope. This, we're all good. I'm just gonna,
By the way, this guy looks like this far left dude with the eye patch and the gun.
Is it an eye patch?
Whatever. I don't know exactly what it is. It doesn't really describe it in any way. To me,
It's like an implant.
it could
It's gotta be a
implant.
cybernetic eye, right?
Yeah.
There's some implant that lets you shoot lasers out of your eyes, so I'm guessing that one.
Sure.
I'm assuming he's just Kano from Mortal Kombat. Am I remembering this right? Kano's the one with the eye? Yeah.
Beats me.
Yeah, Kano is the one with the eye. Yes.
Yeah. So he's Kano.
He does stretch out his hand, and he just says, "My name is Zidhil Quarren.
Oh, I'm Lisk.
Nice
Good,
to meet you, Lisk."
Good to meet you, Zidhil?
Zidhil. Zidhil. And
Wow,
I think,
exactly
let's see
how
if
I would've guessed.
I got this working correctly. Can you see his name now?
Yes.
He just says, he follows up with basically, you can kind of tell this from his demeanor. He's just really not very interested in pretty much anything other than drinking his drink. He just says, if that will be all, I'm going to enjoy this beverage.
Hey, I'll drink to that. Over here.
The bartender waves you up to get you a drink, and you're able to get something to drink and sit and stare at the stars.
Very nice.
How about everybody else? What's everybody else doing here?
So
Oh, go ahead.
Wow.
I walked over. I saw Twik. And I'm like, "Oh, hey, Twik, what do you do? Who's your friend here?"
Oh, I've never met this person actually. I was just passing by.
Oh, it just seemed like you were standing next to this person and maybe having a conversation of some kind.
No, I was, in
hello?
route.
Are you speaking about me? Hello?
Oh,
Yes,
hello.
you there, my friend of friend Twik.
Yes, that's me. Well, I don't know who Twik is, but yes, of course. Yes.
No, I'm Twik. Hi.
Oh, hi, Twik. Yes, I'm Stessa. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, the
Stessa.
same.
Yes, you of course know how to spell this name. It's very simple. C-T-H-E-S-A, Stessa. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'd have thought it'd be
You
spelled.
usually introduce yourself by immediately spelling your first name.
Well, I am a Shirin after all, and our names are spelled quite strangely, so I wanted to let you know just in case you'd be confused.
Oh, sorry, mine's
Do you think I would be writing your name down?
Twik.
Wait. What were your names again? Twik? Can you spell that entire
Yeah,
name for me?
T-W-I-K.
T-W-I-K. And you see her, she like leans down. She's like scribbling in this journal she has in front of her. And your name?
My name is Ko, which you might expect to be K-O, but it is actually K-O-H-E.
K-O-H-E. Oh, yes, so interesting. Wait, your name's sound familiar. Have you done anything of like importance? You sound important. I don't recognize your names right offhand, but anything you've done that's
We're
of interest.
members of the Drift Rock 5.
the Drift Rock 5. Wait, that can't be quite. She flips back like 6 or 7 pages. Yeah, I don't see any of these names in the Drift Rock 5. Nope. I see Pobble, Donatella Vescacci. Man, sometimes I can't read my handwriting. Zara. Nope. Jackie Daytona, the android. Oh, yep. And I'm missing one here. Something about a Brenari. I don't remember its name. I don't see your names here.
You've got me.
Wait, so you are comedians? This is how you're famous.
He is.
It was a funny joke.
Wasn't have anything to do with that.
He is a comedian. You're a comedian?
Well, he tries.
I am very funny. I am told by myself.
Roll me a bluff check.
Am I bluffing that I tell myself that I'm funny?
27.
27.
Well, I can tell already you are quite comical. Do you plan on doing like stand-up here at the theater? I mean, they do have multiple.
I am
of
already
course.
standing.
Well, I mean, in the sense, sometimes it's hard to understand what Shirins are saying. Understand why this would be crazy, but like at Wild Apples, up towards the front, they do a live stand-up. If for comedians, I didn't know if that's something you were here for. If you were one of the performers, or otherwise.
I am alive and I am standing. I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, I can see we're getting nowhere. Twik, how about you? You're not a comedian, but are you famous for any specific reason? The only reason I ask is I really like blogging about my travels, and I'll let you know kind of what I do, but I review resorts, and as a part of that, I review the people that attend to give the audience, my readers, which it's smaller than I'd like, but there are some. My readers like to know about the people who go to these resorts, on top of the things you can expect there.
Oh, well, I'm not terribly famous. I released I published a couple papers on genetics, but, it's not famous or anything.
On genetics? Wow. Would I know any of these papers? Can you provide me the names of any of them so that I may read them myself?
Oh, certainly, yeah. Yep. I'll pull up a couple and flick them over. Apple Play style.
Okay, you flick them over. It's quite interesting. Okay, yes. I would be more than happy to read some of this. Well, I better get back to it. Of course, like I said, I am reviewing the resort. If you have any interesting things to tell me about the resort, I'd be more than happy to jot those down as a part of the blog. Again, I really love entertaining my readers, as there are a few of them. And you see this small Yosoki that's kind of walking around, and he's got this droid in front of him that's just floating in front of his face. And you hear him just kind of like, you can't hear him very well from a distance, but as he gets closer, he's saying things like, "Oh, it's bussin' though, stream. Yeah, check it out in here. First time at the resort. Woo! Woo! Oh, resort's whack, yo. But you best be stepping. Oh, coming back at you. This is Crower. I'll be right back." Puts it on pause. You can tell he's got it paused for a second. Takes a couple deep breaths. He pulls up a pocket mirror and starts adjusting some of his eyebrows to get them a bit more precise. He looks over at you. "What's up, fam? What's going on?"
Hi.
That's it. That's all he gets, a hi. Hold up. Come on now.
Am I supposed to know who you are? I don't know.
Whoa. Listen. Come on, man. You can't be coming in here just... I can't be getting finessed all the time. Listen, you gotta know who I am. I'm Talk Crower. You've never heard of me? I'm not super popular, bro. Get out of here. There's no way you're not on.
I have heard of you.
Oh, have you? Okay, tell me something about me then, please.
You are Yosoki.
Got him.
He just kind of glares at you.
You are
That's all
a
you
big
got?
influencer, and I am a large fan.
I
would like a photograph.
Listen. Hop off, okay? I'm a huge influencer. This is not like I got some tiny stream I don't know, whoever this lady you're talking to about her blog is, okay? I'm popping off.
Oh yeah.
Stream be bussin', yo.
This is
Listen.
Sefetsa. You might want to talk to her. She got some followers too, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe you can use some more.
Sure. Listen. Yeah, no.
It's be a big help if next time you streamed, if you host We Are the Horizon, we really need some more followers, so you could help out. I know you seem like a guy that would be willing to do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Mad props. Totally. Absolutely gonna do that for you.
Can I get a selfie?
Not at all. Anyway, I gotta get back to my stream, losers. See ya.
Oh,
Pops
okay.
his stream back on. He
rude.
starts walking away.
Bye.
And you just hear him, the stream comes back up, he's like, "Resort slaps, fam! Getting mad thumbs from the angles, yo!" And he just keeps walking down the hallway, disappears.
Oh well, he seems fun, I guess.
Yes, rather interesting. I do you know who he is?
Nope, never met
Not
him.
at all.
Tak Nagis. He is a streamer, of course. He won a ticket, I think. He came over and talked to me earlier. Kind of, not really likable personality. His aesthetic is very ninja-like.
Oh yes, Ninja, the 21st century streamer of
No, I mean his
Notable.
attire. There's a 21st century streamer named Ninja. No. Did you not see what he was wearing? It's all black. He's got a black bandana.
yeah, and he had blue hair. I saw, yeah.
Definitely did not have blue hair, but sure. That's okay. Cool. Yeah. So, anything else interesting about the resort that you'd like to let me know about so that I
Yeah,
can
you were
write to my
looking
blog?
to investigate some things at the resort, right? I got this door. It's locked. Tiny
door that's-
triangular room. Could have mysterious secrets behind it. It's right over there.
Have you tried using your... You guys have the keys to Elysium app, correct? Yes?
Oh, of course,
Indeed.
yeah.
You do? And have you asked the keys to Elysium app to open the door? I mean, it might be something that they could just open for you. I'm not quite certain.
You know, I didn't ask her to open it.
Okay. Well, if there's
real quick,
anything else...
Hey, Janet, can you open that door over there? I just point at it.
No.
Okay, see, yeah, she can't.
Well, it was worth
It's
a
her
try.
favorite word.
No.
You might ask, maybe Philip, the host and social manager. He, of course, knows a lot about the resort. I spent, a lot of time with him going around the resort while he was providing information to me.
Are you a hard-hitting journalist or not? Aren't you looking for the sweet stories?
Again,
You gotta find out what's behind that door.
I'm not really
The people need to know.
I'm not really a journalist of sorts. I'm more of a travel
reviewer,
writer.
right? Yeah.
A reviewer. Yes. My blog is mostly based on harsh but fair criticism of vacation sites across the Pact Worlds. I do like going on adventures, so I also write about those. But in general, no, I'm not a reporter.
Is there anything that's particularly interesting about this one so far? We just got here, really.
Can you make me a diplomacy check?
I can try. Yikes.
That's a trained skill.
How's the
Hey!
20 do it for you?
Nice.
That's a fail.
Yep, that's what I expected.
That's a really good roll.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a fail. The whole resort itself is interesting. I don't have anything specifically. Of course, I've only been here for 8 hours. If I come across anything, I'd be more than happy to provide you with info. But for now, no. Nothing of interest.
You got a website I can look at the review when you're done? I'd like to compare notes, maybe.
Of course, yes, absolutely. Man, I think I'm going to have you make another diplomacy check. I don't think you can actually succeed. Let's see, what'd you roll last time? A 19?
A 19.
Yeah, okay.
I got a 7 total this time. Yay.
Yeah. She just says, of course, yes. And you see her antenna are just twitching while she's talking to you. You can go to my website, stessatravelwriter.com. I have all of my blogs posted there, of course, about how, that works.
Well, thanks.
Yeah,
I'll
please
check
feel
it
free
out.
to peruse. Yes, of course. And again, if you come across anything interesting at the resort, if you could please bring that by, I'd love to learn.
Oh, of course, Stessa.
It's
Stessa. That's hard to say.
Stessa.
Stessa.
Do you
I'll
have it?
get better at it. Yep.
Do you have it? Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll get back to my writing. If you need anything, I hope to see you again in the future.
Likewise.
Okay.
Pretty pleasant friend you have there, Twik.
Oh yeah, nice lady. I don't know how Sheeran are.
Okay. You're walking around. How about Luna? What is Luna doing?
I was trying to remember. I don't think I remember any of what these rooms are.
I think you have
I'm
the
in
map.
A6 currently.
A6. Okay. 1 second. A6. Ah, yes. The Hall of Splendors. The Hall of Splendors offers several varieties of performances and entertainment. This includes a concert hall, high-stakes gambling halls, rooms for private parties, available for public reservation, and a couple of theaters that show blockbuster trivids and other productions. Most shows are holographic renderings, but the resort also occasionally hosts live performances of various other types.
So is this the concert hall then?
I believe you were in the concert hall. Let me confirm. You are
Is it all of the
in.
above?
Yes, you're in the concert hall.
No, there are multiple
Oh, it's-
A6s.
Yeah, there's 2 on the right.
Yeah.
Here and here.
Yep.
Those look like theaters.
Pretty much everything along this right-hand side is all A6.
Oh, okay.
So everything here, all of this, all of these, they're all A6.
Gotcha.
All part of that Hall of Splendors.
Yeah, so checking out this zone. Is there anything happening in here?
Nothing right now. They're playing some old silent films currently. Just a couple people sitting in here watching. Nothing of interest really going on. You do see... Give me a perception check real quick.
Yay.
Okay, 19.
19.
You do see a guy over in the corner here. He's clearly not paying attention to the movies. He looks like he is just looking out across the crowd, kind of in what it almost looks like he's trying to look for things in particular. He's jotting notes down in his data pad. Kind of observing. And with that roll, you would notice that he does appear to be wearing you saw some security guards earlier that you walked past. He also looks like he's wearing one of those security guard uniforms.
I gotcha. I will. Is it suspicious?
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
His jotting down
Not at all.
of things. I'll walk over to him.
Oh, that door is locked for some reason.
Quietly address him because there is a movie in here.
It's pretty. I know it probably looks like there's bright lighting in here, but it's pretty dim lighting in here right now. And he just says, "Yes, what?"
Just curious. We just arrived. Was wondering if there's any musical talent around happening right now.
Musical talent. Well, I'm not the social manager. That's Philip, but I'm sure there's some musical talent happening over in the Larakian Cabaret. Of course, it's always busy. Sometimes in the Muses meeting rooms, also in the Wild Apples. You can find it over there. But of course,
just out of curiosity, what are you writing down there in your pad?
well, as head of security, I investigate all things here on New Elysium. I'm checking for anything out of the ordinary.
And have you found anything?
Nothing of sorts yet. But doesn't mean there's nothing here. Hence me being here. And hence you interrupting me.
Well, glad to have you around. I feel more safe that you're so vigilant.
Excellent. That's our goal at New Elysium Security. Now please, if you'll excuse me.
I'm gonna
He
go
walks
find
up
some
towards the
music.
stage.
Keys.
Oh, keys. All right.
Yes?
Where can I find some music?
Keys indicates to you a couple different places you can find music. One is Wild Apples, which is A13 on your map. Wild Apples is a boisterous and fun location with simpler fare but ample entertainment, including trivia nights, viewings of sporting events from elsewhere in the system, and performances by live musicians. They also have a small dance floor and 2 mechanical riding beasts. Keys also indicates a secondary concert venue called the Larakian Cabaret, which is a light dinner theater, perfect for intimate variety performances such as spoken word, stand-up comedy, and acoustic music. It's open from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. I don't know why that door is locked. It's unlocked now.
Where's the second one you mentioned?
It is on A11. And as you open this door, you don't hear any music coming out of the current location that you're headed into.
Bummer.
You do see out of the corner of your eye 2 members of the Buzzblades. You recognize them almost immediately from their armor.
Are there sports on? Is this a sports bar?
There are... I wonder if they would have sports on. Yeah. Yep. Actually, I think there's probably some sub-tier Brutaris games playing right now. Like not the majors, like the minor leagues, playing on some of the screens. And you can hear some cheers from, or not like loud cheers, but some amount of cheers from these 2 Buzzblades that are sitting here.
Hey, who's playing?
Hold on, let me pull up this. Where is it at? Excuse me, what?
Oh, I just noticed you watching some Brutaris. Just wondering
No,
who's
of
on.
course, yes. Well, currently it's the Sling Slathers and the Boisterous Brumars.
Oh, it's a AAA ball, huh?
Of course, yes. Triple A ball. Are you a fan of Brutaris?
Oh, I catch a game here and there.
Have you been to one on Amsterdam Station?
I have not had the chance, actually.
You're missing out. You see, Lomer here and I are both members of the Buzzblades. I don't know if you've heard of us.
Yeah, we ran into your lot just outside the station, as it were.
Wait, you're the ones in that other starship?
Ah, that's right.
Wow, thank you so much for the rescue. That was impressive. As you can tell, we're not starship combatants by any means.
No, you just keep the combat on the pitch, as it were.
And you see this other... let me show you what they look like, by the way. Just as a reminder. Buzzblades. So
Can you
currently
share this one with us?
Oh, yeah.
Message?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Move it into shared. Burp. It should be in the shared folder now. You should be able to see it. Let me know if you can't. Okay. Figure permissions. All players. Observer. Safe. Got it.
Yes.
You're currently talking to actually the lady in the top left-hand corner. Also with her is this android that's right in the middle. And while this Karasha Lashunta is laughing, the android is not really laughing. Not smiling, just like, almost no emotion on his face whatsoever. And he just says, saved us from the inky black darkness of space. Thanks.
Oh, it's all in a day's work. But do we know their names?
You don't yet. Actually, you can make me a culture check, which you'll probably succeed at. I'm gonna guess.
I know their parents' names.
Oh!
Nope, I don't.
Wow. You know their parents' names, but not their names.
Yeah, exactly.
You do not know their names. Although, one of them just mentioned that the android's name is Lomer.
Ah.
Would you like to join us for a drink? You did, protect us, save us there when we were in space. That was crazy.
Oh, yeah, sure. Got nowhere to be. Just looking around for some music, any sort of music.
You won't find any music in here right now.
No, it's all right.
There's no music to be had in here.
Company of some new friends is as good as I can ask for.
What do you drink?
That's a great question. What I have on, I'm trying to remember. I had some crazy thing on, what was that asteroid?
What did you have? Yeah, when you were on, Arelos. No, Apaste.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, shoot. What was the name of what you had? I wonder if I can find that real quick. Oh, maybe. I don't remember exactly.
Didn't write it down.
I have a giant list, but I didn't write down specifically what you drank. I know that Ko drank Kasathan Distilled Emotion.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, it's alright.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
Yeah. I asked for something from Nirun. I don't remember what they gave me.
Oh, yes. What was it? Man. I don't know what it was. Dang it. I'll have to go back and look it up.
What's good here? I'll have whatever you're having.
Well, just having some Acatonian brandy at the moment.
Sounds excellent.
Wonderful. She just waves up at the bartender, yells out Acatonian brandy, and they get started working on your drink. By the way, I'm Virle Nulufe.
Oh, great to meet you. Name's Luna.
Nice to meet you. Again, thank you so much for your rescue in space.
Oh, yeah, don't mention it. It's totally fine. I don't know if you can swing some tickets when we get back to Absalom Station. That's all the thanks I could ask for.
Well, I'll have to speak to the team lead, but we could probably move something for you.
So what brings you out to New Elysium?
Well, we won. We were offered some tickets after winning Brutaris, the national championship series. And not all of our crew could make it, but we're the ones who came out here.
Oh, is that like you win and the reporter comes over and it's like, you just won and now what are you gonna do?
Well, kind of, except
and
the
you say,
reporter
I'm
was
going
there.
to New Elysium.
No, not. I understand what you're saying, yeah, but not quite, not quite. It's just the fact that the Brutaris winners, whoever wins the national championship, they're always given some trip somewhere. Sometimes it's in the vast somewhere to some all-inclusive resort. Sometimes it's just here in the Packed Worlds. This year, the owners, of course, deep-pocketed as they are, decided that New Elysium was the place they were going to send the winners.
Yeah, well, it seems like a nice place. I've obviously only been here as long as you have, but seems to be plenty to do.
You hear Lomer kind of pipe up, and he just says, "Yeah, you've been here as long as us. You could have been here a lot longer, though."
What is that supposed to mean?
He's not a really good... He's got a strange sense of humor. He's saying something about, if we'd have been shot down in space, you'd have been here a lot longer than we had, because we would never have arrived. Exactly. Do you not like my humor?
No,
I don't understand.
That's pretty good. Sorry, I'm a bit of a bird brain.
Bird brain. Make me a quick culture check.
And I roll higher than 1. That's better. 34.
34. Just talking to this guy, you know that this is an agender android. You see a stellar moat floating around this android's head. So you know that they're a Solarian. And just from what you've researched about the Buzzblades, you know that Lomer is a centerback, short and solidly built with curly hair and skin the color of bronze with copper accents. Most of the time, you get the sense that these two can be found together drinking.
Okay.
Does alcohol affect androids?
I actually don't think it does. I guess probably depends on what their filtration setting is set on, you know? Filter out the alcohol contents, but I doubt it does. Okay.
I'll sit and chat with him for a bit and then politely excuse myself to go check on the other thing, but we can move on to somebody else if you want.
Got it. Okay, so everybody's just kind of walking around perusing, and actually while, Caleb, I think while Twik is walking around, again, kind of having these twitches, you see this indicator pop up from the Keys to Elysium app, and on it is just an image of an augmentation that looks a lot like your Resistant Hide Mark II. And you immediately hear the app, Janet pops on and gives you some interesting notification.
Fine-tuning your augmentations can take time and often equipment that you just don't have access to. Dr. Sedrani Lohman in Titan's Rest can help you reintegrate your biomechanical components so that you feel like yourself again. And if that doesn't help, our engineers in the tech workshop can access the augmentations remotely to make repairs. Just stop by guest services on the first floor, and we'll get you back in tip-top shape.
Oh, thanks, Janet.
Of course.
Oh, by the way, do we have access to our ship? Can we just go back to our ship whenever we need to?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay. Just want to make sure. In case I need something on
Absolutely.
there.
Yes.
I love her so much.
Well, maybe I will check out this Titan's Rest. Where'd you say that was?
She indicates that it's down on the lower level. So New Elysium's first floor. It is in B6.
But theoretically, if I wanted to get to the first level, how would I do so?
So there are elevators. One thing that the Keys to Elysium app would indicate to you is that there are elevators, and you can probably see those towards the center. I guess I don't know if and nobody looks like they're currently right there, but there's a set of elevators here. There's also a set of elevators here. There are also, in fact, 2 hidden stairs, one that sits right here and one that sits right here that can get you to and from the different floors.
Got it. Okay.
So you can go whichever direction you want. There's also 2 different spiral staircases, one that's right here and one that is right here, but you're not really certain if either of those access below. It looks like they both go up.
Okay. This does work. Nice. Oh, I went up. Dang it.
Do believe you went up.
No. Didn't know
Press
which one would be
the
up and which one would be
Up
down.
triangle.
The elevators that you get in, they're right at the end there as you sort of walk towards the bottom elevators. You see on the wall what looks to be a biometric scanner. And when you step into the elevator, the scanner scans your body and then just emits a single red pulse and a very light beep. Beep. And that's it. Nothing happens. The doors don't close. The elevator doesn't move.
Oh.
Remember, there are 2 sets of elevators.
Yeah, I tried the bottom ones. Didn't work.
Sorry,
Oh.
2 entire sets
Oh, okay.
of elevators. One is on up here.
Janet, which ones of these go down?
Absolutely.
That's
You're
not...
next to it. You're next to a set of elevators. Janet indicates to you that the orange tinted elevators go down and the blue tinted elevators go up.
Oh, thanks.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I think everybody should be able to see this, but let me know if you can't. Can you guys see Twik?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So you enter on this floor. You walk immediately into a kind of open space. Directly in front of you, you see a New Elysium security guard standing right next to these elevators, as well as a door. And above the door, it says guest services right in front of you, right over here.
Oh. Bam.
Bam. You walk into guest services. You see 2 again New Elysium security guards sitting next to a couple other people that are currently sitting at the desks. No one looks up at you. They look pretty busy currently. There's business-related amenities. There's a couple computers for you to access here. It looks like they have catering, ordering, things like that, travel scheduling, other conveniences. Nothing of superb interest.
They got a little bell. Ding.
Yes, they do. Right on the desk.
Ding.
One of them looks up. Yes, we'll be right with you.
Okay.
About 5 minutes pass. Yes, what can I help you with?
Oh, I'm just having a little trouble with my augment. Janet said that Titan's Rest might be able to help, maybe?
Yes, Titan's Rest. Probably to go see Dr. Sidrani Lohman, I would guess.
Yeah.
Okay. If you go out these doors to the left, down the hallway, your first door to the right should lead you, and by these doors we mean the ones towards the north here. First door out the hallway on your right-hand side will lead you to Titan's Rest.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's the right, sir.
Didn't you say just say right? You didn't just
Well,
say right?
I meant
Okay.
right out the doors, not like right as in the direction. Sorry,
Got it.
sometimes it can be confusing. If you were to ask the app, it would probably be more specific, but, we'll do what we can.
Okay, well, thank you.
Of course.
Janet, I already forgot the directions. Can you tell me where I'm going?
She indicates to you that you should take an immediate left and go down the hallway, and the first door on your right is Titan's Rest.
You gotta ask her just yes or no questions.
I have some things, but not all things.
All I want is yes and no. Those are my 2 favorite.
Yes.
That's all I want.
You walk in the door over the threshold, and Janet just says yes. Guests who come to Titan's Rest receive wellness services such as personal grooming, and this is what she indicates on the app. Personal grooming, massages, aromatherapy, body wraps, and mud packs. Titan's Rest also contains New Elysium's medical facilities, which offer everything from first aid to augmentation. You can also purchase most augmentations here and have them installed. In the room, you see several different people kind of sitting towards the end. It looks like they are... Whoops, that's the observer. It looks like they are... just in the midst of getting some sort of massage therapy or aromatherapy. They're all face down on some chairs. There are also two individuals over here in this what looks to be more like a medical area, kind of standing right in front of you.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes, hello. Hi.
I have a little trouble with the augment. I was told I should come here, maybe get it checked out.
Well, yes, I just work under Dr. Lohman, but of course she might be able to help you. Dr. Lohman, can you assist?
Yes, I'll be over in 1 minute. I don't know why I just said it that way. I'll be over in 1 minute.
All right, I'll wait for 1 minute.
She's sometimes funny with the way she says things. I'm Risana Avran. I am, I work under Dr. Lohman as an augmentation specialist. Of course, I'm in training. I'm not like the best augmentation specialist, but can you describe to me maybe what's going on?
Oh yeah, I'm just having I had a resistant hide recently put in, and it's just having little oddities, twitches.
Oddities. What type of oddities? Can you describe them maybe more in more detail?
Yeah, like twitches, sudden muscle spasms.
Twitches and muscle spasms. Okay, got it. Anything else? Any loss of vision?
No.
Any loss of motor skills?
I don't think so.
Slurred speech?
Nope.
Headaches?
No.
Foot aches?
Nope.
Sneezes?
I think I covered most of it. I think everything else is gonna be a no.
I'm sorry, this...
And she pulls up this like giant list of things.
As I mentioned, I'm still in training, and I'm just trying to make sure I get everything here so that I get what the doctor needs.
Risana, I will take care of this from here. Hello, my name is Dr. Sidrani Lohman. It is nice to meet you. And who might you be?
Oh, I'm also a Dr. Twixander Quig. You can call me Twik.
Dr. Twixander Quig. It is nice to meet you.
You as well. Just having a little trouble with the augment. Need
With
somebody
an
to take a
augment,
look.
you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let me take a look. And let me show you what these two individuals look like. Dr. Sidrani Lohman is the top. And, of course, the bottom is her assistant,
What
Risana Avran.
species is Risana?
She is Verthani.
Verthani. Okay, I don't know what that is.
I was gonna guess piranha.
That would be my first guess as well.
I'm sorry, where were we? You said augmentation issues. Let me take a
Yeah.
look. Have you been experiencing anything specific?
Oh, just some muscle spasms, occasional twitches.
Muscle spasms,
Sometimes
twitches.
I step too far. That's a weird one.
Step too far. That's a bit strange. Can you tell me who performed the surgery with this specific augmentation? As she's like looking over the resistant hide.
Oh, it was me mostly. I'm pretty competent. Done my own before.
Of course, you have doctor in your title. It does make sense. Well, everything looks okay. Maybe we can prescribe some medication to help you get some better sleep.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even tried sleeping since I've had the issues, but it might be. Maybe I'll come back if I have sleep problems.
As much as I would like to say that makes sense, you are a doctor after all. You do know that sleep is often the cure for any ailment.
Oh, okay, I'm sure. I mean, I'll take it, I guess.
Well, I apologize for my bluntness, but of course we do get a lot of guests here at New Elysium who just don't know what they're doing. I should have known you did. Didn't mean to respond in that way, but honestly, we should start with some sleep. I will prescribe you some medication to make sure that you sleep through the night, and we can go from there. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
Okay. Risana, would you please bring over the sleep medication, because I don't have a word for it currently. She goes over and grabs some sleep medication off the shelf and brings it over, and they hand it to you along with a little she kind of touches some things on her data pad, and you see the Keys to Elysium app pop up, and it just indicates that you have received medical treatment from the medical wing of Titan's Rest. Well, if you do experience continued symptoms from this augmentation, please feel free to come back. We will be more than happy to look you over again. Of course, if all else fails, our augmentation specialist here, even though she is in training, Risana, along with our crew down at the tech workshop, will look into possibly accessing it remotely and or repairing it.
Thanks.
No problem. Please feel free to come back. Thank you.
Real quick, I heard you guys do mud facials too?
Of course, yes, mud facials. Yes, would you like one?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay, I will have Risana prepare that. If you'd go, please lie down on one of the tables. I do believe there are 2 currently open. She looks behind her shoulder. Yes, 2, as a matter of fact.
Oh, great, thanks.
Wonderful. Okay. So you go get a mud facial. Very nice. Anybody else doing anything during this time?
I want to ask the app if they can open the door.
No.
Gosh.
You just wanted to hear that
That
no,
didn't
didn't you?
Nope.
Thought that was gonna be it.
Yep, nope. It says nope. Anything else do you guys want to know anything about where you're at, or any of the people you've interacted with, or the app, or any of that?
I want to go to the stand-up comedy place that I was told about.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Since I don't have a simple way to do this, Caleb, I'm gonna have you move Twik back up the stairs.
Sure.
I guess you can do it whenever you're ready, but I'm gonna move us. Well, actually, you can't do it whenever you're ready.
Can't you just activate the other scene and I can see what's happening up there?
Technically,
work.
I think I can. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Works. Man, it's like our first time that's happened. I'll take it. So you're gonna go over to the comedy club.
Yeah, where's that?
That's where Luna's at currently. The Wild Apples, A13.
Oh, hey, go.
Well, no. Oh, while you're passing by, I'm like, oh, hey, who's this? Who's your friend here?
Yeah, I must be getting on.
Rude.
Your friend's kind of rude, Luna. That's weird.
Are all these people, like, quasi-famous?
Make me a
Okay.
culture check.
Hmm.
26. Okay. Yeah, you would know that most of the people who were invited here are important and or famous in some way. They have all... This is kind of like an exclusive invitation. And so therefore, most of the people they invited, they wanted to be able to get as much, as many influencers as they could, as many influential people, so that then when they go back and report, they're able to say that, to more people that this place is a really cool place. They need to visit. Okay, cool. You walk in the space.
Yeah. Somebody look like they're in charge, maybe.
In charge, like of,
Yeah. Of this area.
Yeah, there's a person. There's a person behind the counter at the bar.
Alright.
Hey, yeah, what's up? What can I get you?
I don't really understand, but I was told that I might be alive and standing here.
Well, he takes a look up and down. Appears you're alive, and you're standing. You got it. So, can I get you a drink or anything?
I don't think that's why I was sent here.
Well, I don't know why you'd be sent here. This is a place where we have, sporting events, stand-up comedy. Sometimes
that's
we have...
yes, that.
Oh, you mean stand-up, not alive and standing. Well,
Sure.
yeah. Are you looking for the open mic night?
I was told I would be very good.
Open mic night. Well, that's not happening tonight. Most of the resorts, Well, events will be happening after the grand opening. If you come back here, I think in 2 or 3 nights, we'll probably have a open mic night for like an hour. And then, you can see if you're alive and standing.
Very well, I shall return.
Okay. About this time, you guys all get a notification on your comm units that it's from Philip. And he indicates to you that New Elysium security staff was able to run down the remaining Diasporan raider. And there are currently 2 pirates that they are holding down in one of the Sentinels' brigs. And the Sentinels are those ships that they actually went out to fight the Diasporan raiders with. Philip has contacted you to inform them that you all, since you rescued the Buzzblades and fought off these raiders, you have access to the pirates' gear. So if you would like that, you can have it. Also, he says that if you want, you can talk to the pirates tomorrow morning on the day of the opening party. He indicates that they are scheduled for transfer into the steward's custody the next day. And it almost looks like he indicates to you like he needs a response back so he knows what he needs to do.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to know? Study, think about. What is everybody doing? You've all been wandering around.
I did want to check this other potential music venue.
Okay.
It's
For
this
some
one,
reason,
right?
the door is locked here too. I don't know why all these doors are locked. All right. Well,
Keys,
on
why
my
are all
list.
these doors locked?
Of course.
As you can tell, the app is still kind of like in progress.
It's a little new, yeah. It's in
Yeah.
beta.
Yeah. You walk into this space. Again, this is you saw a sign over the door, the Lorakian Cabaret, which is perfect for an intimate variety of performance, such as spoken word, stand-up comedy, and acoustic music. The cabaret is open from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. When you step inside the space, currently there's just one individual. I don't know why they're currently standing on stage, but there they are. They're standing on the stage, and they are just picking along at a Brethetan musical instrument, which just plays this really like low hum sound with every note that is plucked. It's very calming, soothing. In fact, you feel like you could just sit in here for hours and listen.
Anything else going on in here? Otherwise, I will.
Make me a quick perception check.
The music's too good. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything else of interest in this space. Just looks like a unique group of people who are all standing around and listening to the same thing you are. Who else? Luna walked around. Anybody doing anything else today?
I think Lisk.
Oh, back
is
to Lisk.
just randomly. I'm not gonna be able to just drag him, am I? It's gonna yell at me about walls. Yeah, of course. I basically wanted to get him like down here, just randomly. I don't even know it's down here. Just
Okay.
like the opposite corner from where he started, just drunkenly walking up to doors, saying, "Janet, is this door locked?"
All right, I'm gonna work your way down there.
Oh, I was really hoping you'd be able to just like jump me through walls.
I can, but then it would permanently show you everything you jumped
Oh,
through.
I see.
But you get down to here, and you find like a giant grouping of just random doors.
Yes, this is perfect. Janet, is this door locked?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh, let's find out. No, it's not. What's in here?
Yes.
Jay, you're my best friend.
Absolutely.
So what is this? Is it just like a little chill zone?
Yeah, that's just part of the same Hall of Splendors that I was talking about earlier. You're specifically in the... Let me see where you're actually
I
at.
see.
Looks
Okay.
like a karaoke room.
Those are rooms for private parties available for public reservation. They're currently unoccupied. You actually see some signs on the outside of the door that look like they have sign-ups to block out times in which you could go access them.
Oh, this is perfect. There's no one signed up right now?
There is not.
Great, Lisk just writes Lisk. Just sort of somewhere.
Absolutely.
Probably not the right place. And then we're...
And you
Okay.
shut the door and stay in there.
Oh yeah, it's a karaoke room now.
Yeah. Okay. You
Oh,
start
and
doing
obviously,
karaoke.
I've got a drone or two following me with bonus drinks. And now it's
Okay.
a karaoke room for Lisk.
Got it. Got it. Karaoke room for Lisk. Okay. That's 2 things for Lisk. That's 2 things for... Has everybody done 2 things yet? Luna did 2. Luna kind of did 2. No, Luna did 2. Kohe really hasn't done a second thing, I think. Is Kohe doing anything else? Anybody... Actually, let me ask this question too. Is anybody utilizing the app for any other purpose or...
What other features are on
Investigating
there?
the facility.
I'll troll around on the app while I'm listening.
Okay.
Like what all's on there?
Yeah, so the... Let me scroll back up. I swear there are like 30 pages in this AP, and everything is like, oh my gosh, so spread out. So as you're kind of perusing through this, you see like maybe some text that displays what the keys to Elysium is. You find like a button that says credits or info, and you click it, and it lists just that the Keys to Elysium app is a personal virtual concierge. Using Keys to Elysium, guests can order or schedule anything the resort offers, connect with facilities and control features such as hot tubs or the air conditioning and lighting in their rooms. A user can interact with the app through voice commands or contextual menus. Users only need to state what they want, and the app does the rest. The app can speak in a variety of languages and adopt a number of different virtual personalities. You also see in here the interactive map of the public areas of the resort, which you'd seen before. The app allows you to customize how the app is used, manage alerts, personal tracking, vocal feedback, identify people as blocked or friends. And as you're looking through this, one thing you notice is the map shows literally where everybody you have interacted with is currently at in New Elysium.
Oh.
So you start to see members of the Buzzblades, their names pop up on the app and listing where they're at. As you thumb through things, you do see that this only works on the 1st and 2nd floors. Nobody is listed on the 3rd floor where you guys are actually residing, probably for privacy. But all of this information is contextualized relative to the resort and its features, which is really convenient. You also get the sense that you can clear your data on here, send usage statistics, feedback. You also see some notifications about resort ads, and looks like you could drill down if you wanted to.
Resort ads?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
click on it.
Okay. You drill down to the context menu. Make me a computers check.
Computers.
The computers.
Hey, 23.
23. You find an about dialog box, a couple layers deep in the settings. That includes a pretty comprehensive user agreement that talks about usage of your personal data in order to better influence the way that the app is constructed and utilized throughout New Elysium, New Elysium's properties. It also indicates that this app, the goal is to continue to use that user data as you would travel to other resorts that are run like New Elysium. In this case, it also indicates that the software manufacturer specifically is a company called Eclipse Innovations.
Innovations. Does that name mean anything to any of us?
Would it mean anything to any of you? don't think so. Let me see if this pops up anywhere.
Okay. I mean, kind of a long shot.
Culture check, or if you have profession. Okay, culture check works. That is exactly
25.
the exact DC you needed.
Wow.
So maybe you're just looking on the infosphere while you're discovering things about this app. Eclipse Innovations is a research company specializing in diverse technological and magitech inquiry and application. You find data that says that the film is based in the Versite city of Kuvakara. Nothing about its public information mentions New Elysium or the Keys to Elysium program, but you do see indications in an attempt to build up buzz of a, quote, social media solution, end quote, called Penumbra, which they are going to be debuting very soon. Digging further, you probably find some things like Eclipse is a large business with a fairly average reputation. It's not virtuous. It's not scandalous. The only other place that you wouldn't have heard that. That's pretty much all you would have gotten out of investigating new the Eclipse Innovations. You also see that the... no, you don't. 23 on computers. Okay. Anybody else want to take a look at it? Or anybody else want to do anything today before you guys go to sleep?
Still walking around.
You're still walking around. I'll give you time for one more thing today. I think you're the last one, though, since you've only done one thing, really.
I walked in this room down here. There's these two guys.
Yep.
I just go stand between them and go, sup.
What's up? Hey, honey, let's move on. And this lady's gonna follow this guy.
Don't want to make friends in the resort. I see how it is.
Unfriend them in your app.
That'll show them.
Damn it. Mark these two as not friendly.
Absolutely.
It's a store.
Ko, as you're walking around, again, you're kind of seeing, maybe you're utilizing the Keys to Elysium app as well, and you're seeing all of these people that you've marked. You're going back to the freaking door.
No.
You're just kind of seeing all these people that you marked as either friend or just person you don't like. Not necessarily enemy, but just non-friend.
Yeah. Can I get like an AR heads-up display for how I've marked everybody?
Oh, you mean like to wear around the facility?
I don't know. Like I just want to know above their heads if I mark them as friendly or not.
Make me a computers check.
Good. Still don't have computers.
Oh, darn. You think you can get one based on what Janet's told you, but you don't know that you can operate it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Anybody else doing any reading of anything?
While I'm hanging out in the room, I'll go through the app some and see what's what.
Okay. You find the same basic things that Luna did. If you want to make me a computers check.
I also want to make sure it's not doing anything untoward to my comm unit.
Oh my gosh.
35.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Okay. So you find a couple additional settings. Being very good at computers, you notice that the app is set to automatically update, but the setting isn't obvious. There is a check mark somewhere pretty deep in the settings, and it's kind of off to the side. It is currently checked to auto update the app. You also, I think, would probably, just as a part of this... by the way, do you want to do anything with that before I move on to this next part?
Is there a setting to change it to update with permissions? Like
No, it's just a single checkbox.
dialogue. I'll turn it off, I guess.
You turn it off. When you click it, you immediately get a warning on the app. The first thing you hear is Janet,
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
and it pops up with an indication that turning off the auto update is a violation of the guest agreement that grants you the free vacation that you're currently on.
Well, can't give up free vacation. Okay.
Okay. And actually, a few moments later, a New Elysium personnel, like one of the staff here at New Elysium, taps you on the shoulder. Excuse me,
Yeah.
are you Dr. Twik Sanderquig?
Oh yeah, that's me.
It does appear that you have attempted to turn off the auto-update function of the New Elysium app.
That was so fast.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that was a kind of conditional. You know.
Yes. Please know that the app must be on auto-update. If you turn this off, it's a violation of our guest agreement that grants you your free vacation. So please make sure you leave that on. If you're running any problems with the app, you'll please let us know at Guest Services. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
And they'll just leave.
Okay.
You also, as you're kind of looking through this software, which you get the sense that you've kind of drilled past maybe a firewall that you probably shouldn't have gotten past. You hide it while the staff is there next to you, but after they leave, you start looking a little bit more, and you take about an hour to work through this. It's a little bit complicated. Yeah. What it reveals to you is that this app is not just tech, but it is in fact hybrid technology. It's not unusual, but it is unique. Not a lot of apps in this sense are hybrid. Most of them are just technological. But that's about all you're getting from it.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Hybrid means it's part magic, part technological.
Oh, okay.
Can I boot up a virtual environment and move it over to that?
That's what I wanted to do.
It's firewalled off from the rest of my comm
let
unit.
me see. It appears based on your check, it appears the only way to boot up a virtual environment would be to remove or wipe the comm unit entirely, the firmware, and then reinstall.
No bueno.
Just drop it in the pool or something.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're gonna call that a day. We're gonna say that you guys just go to sleep for the night. One thing to note, I will say, Twik, again, kind of as you're walking back towards your room, and actually, we should probably take you upstairs real quick. Can everybody walk upstairs?
I cannot actually.
Oh yeah, because you're not. Hold on, let me put you back on the floor. Twik. Boop.
Thank you.
Boop.
Oh,
Here's some. Whoops. All right, is everybody up there?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Let me take this up here. Okay, when you get upstairs, you find a rather large space. Lots of doors, lots of rooms. One thing that is immediately noticeable to specifically Kohe is that the space down south of you, a lot of the lights are turned to dim. And there are some New Elysium security guards there that are just kind of blocking off the route. If you remember, Philip Kalsner indicated to you that part of the facility was shut down currently because they don't actually need to house that many guests, so they're just conserving energy. That's what it looks like past them. It's just a short hallway with a couple other rooms. Walking up to any of these doors, you will see a biometric sensor, and it scans. For instance, the one Luna was just in front of, it scanned. It indicated that it was locked and did not let you go in. Little, flash of red, a pulse of red, and a beep. One thing, as a reminder, you guys are going to be staying in, I believe, F2. Is that right? No, I have this wrong. Hold on. Where's my map?
We have 2 different rooms.
Yeah, so one of them is here. And I believe that is for Lisk and Luna, right up here to the right. And then one of them is a larger room that is here. That is for Kohe and Twik. And as you walk up to those, they just immediately, the door opens for you and allows you to go right in. In both these rooms, you find just typically, the typical essentials. It's a couple nice beds. There's some nightstands. All of them have a bathroom facility, a shower, a sink. But you both also have visibility out onto the asteroid that New Elysium sits on.
Man, you guys got a suite.
Heck yeah, we did. Personal bathrooms, too, basically.
Oh.
Yeah,
This is
we
so
can
cozy.
have our own rooms with a common space.
You guys are going to be cozy up there.
Thought this room would be bigger.
Yikes. Okay. So you guys head upstairs, you go to sleep, and Twik, again, you're kind of experiencing this weird sensation where you're having issues with your movement. You're like your movement is stuttered at times. Sometimes you're like jerking, your arm will move real quick. Oh my gosh, Alex. Every freaking time.
Yeah, sometimes he's jerking.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He's having problems with it. It sounds real bad.
Why you can't have nice things, Alex? All right. And what I want you to do is you guys all lay down to go to sleep, and Twik, you're having a considerably difficult time falling asleep. I would like for you to make me a blind fortitude save.
All right. Bam.
Okay. Let me check this real quick.
Does that mean Twik can't see it either?
I cannot.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, you feel weird. You feel strange, but nothing is out of the ordinary. Again, you kind of just... Maybe you're laying there, you take some of the medication that was given to you by, the doctor, and you slowly get to sleep, but you're still kind of twitching while you're laying in bed and having trouble maintaining maybe even some of your motor skills at this point, but it slowly calms down and you're able to get to sleep and rest for the night. You guys sleep for 8 hours that night without any real problems. You all wake up in the morning feeling very refreshed. And basically, as the resort opens, they have this really nice, subtle lighting, right around 8 o'clock in the morning. And it just kind of slowly wakes everybody up. You're awake, and you are reminded, received another message from Philip Kalsner that you had indicated to him that you would like to see the pirates' gear, as well as go and maybe talk to them. So that's where you'll need to head.
I'm going to take advantage of the continental breakfast.
Perfect.
Sometimes they have biscuits and sausage gravy.
Let's go in for that.
Absolutely.
For some reason, Lisk has a really bad headache this morning. It's weird. Unclear what caused that.
Unclear.
Oh, hello. I was just coming to knock.
That was concerning. You're just standing directly in front of my door.
Oh yeah, it's just knocking. Just bad timing.
I've been thinking. Our room wasn't actually that big, but on the map it looked pretty darn big compared to the other room, so I wonder how those other guys got on. Oh, hey, Luna.
Oh hey, how was the room?
That's alright, a little small.
Oh, wow. I'm glad I got a different, segmented space off from Kohe.
Yeah, that worked nicely.
People complain about my snoring sometimes.
Yeah, couldn't hear it through 2 doors. It's great.
Let me know when you get down there, Lisk.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize people went down the elevator.
Nope, you're good. I'm just gonna...
There we go.
Because the viewer is not gonna follow currently. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Janet, where's the breakfast at?
Indicates to you that there's multiple places for you to have breakfast. They do serve some breakfast at A14, Azure Sky. They serve some breakfast at Wild Apples, A13. At the Absalom Bistro, A12. As well as sometimes they serve breakfast in some of the other spaces, one of which is the Taste of Elysium, which is right in the middle. This big space right in the center.
Taste of Elysium.
Taste of
Oh, for
Elysium
sure.
it is.
Oh.
There's a table down here.
Is the table open?
I'll take both of these chairs.
Okay.
I'll sit on the end like a weirdo.
You guys sit down for breakfast. People are just kind of coming in and out, maybe eating breakfast. The server comes over to you, gets an order.
Do you have any specials?
Specials. This is the resort's finest restaurant, Taste of Elysium. Normally we're not open until noon, but the GM forgot that, and so now we're gonna have to do breakfast on the fly. We do offer a variety of fine cuisine from across the galaxy. Normally we take reservations, but it just so happens we're offering a continental breakfast this morning. We are just
how
offering
lucky.
traditional foods from Absalom Station.
Okay, that's a little disappointing, but great. Let's have
Well,
some
Feel like a
food.
buffet.
We've just kind of expanded offering here specifically for, the Absalom Bistro, which is where normally you would get foods from Absalom Station. But, of course, we have a lot of guests this morning and limited staff, so we're also going to be serving in here. But anyway, you can make your way over to any of the buffet lines and pick up whatever you'd like. But in the future, if you want to eat here at the Taste of Elysium, it would be good to get reservations, as it's actually difficult to get in this restaurant.
Oh, good to know. Thanks.
Yes, of course.
Can we make a reservation right now?
Yes.
Do all 4 of them light up and say yes, like simultaneously?
No, actually, only Koze.
Okay.
Heed to my voice. Do you guys want to do dinner, fancy dinner one night?
Oh yeah, maybe tomorrow night, because tonight's the big party, right?
Yeah. So tomorrow night, maybe 7 o'clock. Can we get that, Janet?
Of course.
Great. 4.
7 p.m. Writing this down. 7 p.m. for 4. Got it. Done.
Absolutely.
Great.
You guys start. Go
is
ahead. Go ahead.
Is this resort all inclusive
It
for
is.
food and drink
Well,
and
everything
stuff? Okay.
everything is covered for you, so you can pretty much eat and drink as you please. As you remember, the one thing that you're not able to get as a part of this is you cannot buy things that the resort would have to purchase elsewhere. Like food and drinks are available here. All the services and amenities you would normally get from the resort are here. But if you were to
Right.
try to buy something that would have to be shipped into New Elysium, you'd pay for it and then it would be billed to you at the end of your stay.
Okay. That's what I thought I remembered.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are you just all eating continental breakfast? Talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
anything specific?
I'll talk about what I found on the app.
Okay. You share that with the rest of the group?
And Twik will share the auto update thing that we can't turn off.
Hmm.
Lisk, make me a perception check.
You got it, boss. Bam. Oh, amazing. 19.
19. I think you would still notice this because it's fairly noticeable for you specifically. But across the room, seated at this table to just the almost directly north of you, you see two individuals. One is a rather large, imposing Vesk, wearing a white suit, and the other is a young girl sitting next to him. With that perception check, you would guess that the Vesk is maybe some sort of guard for the girl, but you don't recognize the girl. The guy looks familiar to you for some reason.
Interesting. Okay. Guys, don't look now, but I think that guy just winked at me. I'll draw everyone's attention to the astronaut dinosaur and pop star.
I imagine it's like Auntie Donna when they're all in the coffee shop and they're trying to like look at the girl.
Absolutely.
Make it a quick look. Barely even turns his head, but in reality they're like standing on their table, smashing chairs. Okay. Everybody else who looked over there, you can make me a actually all of you I think can make a culture check at this point since you've all kind of had glances. Twik 17, Luna 33, Kohe 19, and Lisk 19. All right.
Wait, that didn't roll.
That was not your roll. My bad. Lisk 30.
30. Get out of here. Still didn't beat Luna.
Yeah. Luna is actually the only person who rolled high enough to recognize this.
Classic.
But the girl is recognizable to you. She is a personality. You recognize her from maybe some of posts she's had in the past. Just like content, she's kind of an influencer. You recognize her as Sheris Prendalk. And that name is familiar to you, Lisk, as you're in conversation because you recognize that name is the same name as the CEO of Exogeny, which is Chiron Prendalk. Luna, you would recognize her because you know that she's become popular on Instancio. It's a social media app that focuses on capturing moments in a person's life and letting anyone with a holovid replay it in any way from that point that they wish as her. It's a very odd app. It does have some limitations, but basically she can record a part of her life and then people can replay it as her. She has bright purple hair, and is just rather interesting looking. She's a small human girl, and you also get the sense that this person next to her is a bodyguard. I don't know if you share that with anybody.
Does just Lisk know that?
No, just Luna knows that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I forgot her name already.
Sorry, you should be able to see it now if you can't see it.
Made a chalk.
Oh yeah.
Charis Prendalk.
Basically
That's
got it.
that's Charis Prendalk. Any of you heard of her? You guys up on Instancio?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
You should check it out. It's kind of trippy, but also kind of interesting.
So what's the deal? Is she like a space pirate?
Who are you asking this? To me or to Luna specifically?
To Luna.
Oh, she's an influencer, has quite a following.
Gotcha.
Her father's some kind of bigwig at some company or other.
Well, that's probably not important. Anyways, I need another Bloody Mary.
Lisk, you do notice... actually, let me roll this. You do notice that the guy, the big Vesk in the white suit, keeps, glancing over at your table. Just briefly, and then looks back. Nothing...
I told you he was winking at me. I told you he was winking at me.
Okay. You guys finish your breakfast. It was pretty good, but you get the sense that the taste of Elysium, when the actual chef is there and you have a reservation, will be much, much better, as this is just an extension currently of Absalom Bistro. You finish your breakfast, and as long as it's okay with you, you're gonna head straight with you guys. We're gonna head straight to the dock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Let's do it.
All right. So you head to the dock, and you arrive, and you see a familiar face. It's Philip Kalsner.
Oh, how was your first day? Was your first night just absolutely delectable?
Philip, I have a
Phil.
very important question.
Yes, what? Yes, of course.
Why is there a locked door in the corner?
Oh, there's lots of locked doors. You see his eye like twitching again. There's lots of locked doors throughout New Elysium, of course, for our staff. We do have them for the safety of our occupants. So please make sure if you're walking around a locked door, don't try to open it. Don't try to use the keys to Elysium app to open it either.
It's a very small triangular room. What could possibly be in there that I cannot have access to?
Usually it's for storage. Various things, plates, dishes, dinnerware, other things that, could be utilized throughout the resort. That's about it, yes.
I wish to see inside of it.
Well, I don't think we can make that happen right now. Maybe in the future, of course. But for now, of course, I know why you're here. That is to see the pirates. Is that correct? Ooh, the pirates are. Did I say that right? I myself have only met a pirate once, so I'm very excited to go in. I'll try to not ask questions, though, of course. You guys are the victors, and this stuff does belong to you. Of course, if you'd like to question them as well, that is up to you. You are stewards, after all. And very important, of course, because you rescued the Buzzblade. So if you'd like to talk to them, you may do that as well. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, so we get all their stuff.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes.
So there's like a pile of stuff on the ground next to Philip, and he just points at it. You do find that you have 2 of each of these things. I'll just post these for you, but it's a Defrix hide armor, tactical dueling sword, a Thunderstrike sonic pistol, frag grenade 2, and a battery. Let me post this in here.
Tactical dueling sword. Please be operative.
You also found or they also found on board a Corona artillery laser. So the first thing is there's 2 of each. The second thing there will only be 1 of. Just keep that in mind. Or the exact quantity that it says, because you found a Corona artillery laser and 2 high capacity batteries. Philip follows up by saying,
Oh, of course, if you don't want this and you want to get rid of it, the shops here will purchase it from you for approximately about 10% of its retail value. Anyways, now that you have your stuff, would you like to talk to the pirates? Pirates are...
Yeah, where are they?
Oh, they're right up here, there, of course, in the brig. Just follow the security personnel, please.
So he just kind of points you in. You guys follow some security personnel to the brig, which is of one of these Sentinel ships, one of the ones that went out after the raiders, after you had your starship battle. In front of you is a barred force field augmented door that can be spoken through and has visibility from one side to the other, but it cannot be crossed. There are 2 captive pirates on the other side, and on either side of the door stands a New Elysium security personnel. Philip has indicated to you that these will be turned over to the stewards within the next day. So if you're going to talk to them, now's the time. The 2 people you see, one of them is a female half-orc, and the other is a male Karasha Lashunta.
There are other guards standing there.
Yeah, the guards are just standing on either side of the brig door. But
Are they the people that actually picked him up? Or are they just random guards?
It just looks like they're New Elysium security personnel. Yeah. But you get the sense that the personnel run everything. They run security at the facility as well as flying the ship.
I'll ask one of the guards. Do you get many pirates out around here?
Well, it's of course it is the diaspora. It is known to have pirates, of course, the free captains. There are plenty of groups out here in and around these parts. Ah, shot it! You hear one of the half-orc from behind the brig.
Who are these people? Are they part of the group that shot the ship?
That's right. Told you not to mess with us. You could have left, but
Well, we
made
was
to blow
in
you
the
up instead.
process of leaving. In fact, we was in the process of doing our business as pirates, and you got in the way. I don't know what you doing. Why you got in a fight, got in the middle of it. We were just working on getting some stuff from the Buzzblades, and then you, had to show up. Honestly, we could have taken you on ourselves, but with the Sentinel showing up, we decided it was best to fly away.
Right. Which explains why 3 of your bodies exploded.
That's from malfunctioning engines. It's not from no blast from no starship. Oh, that tiny little ship that was chasing us. What a weak ship. Nothing like ours.
Yeah, it's quite it was quite impressive. You're
Listen, while you're
flying.
standing here, you look a lot like servants. You mind getting us something to drink?
Yeah, you know what? We got an app for that. Hey, Keys, can you get some drinks for these?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
What the heck is that?
I tried.
I bet you can try harder. Look, me and my partner here, we're famished. We're thirsty.
How about you scratch our backs, we scratch yours. That's the expression, right? What were you doing out here?
If I can interject, please. I did hear that little indication about a drink, and of course, why we do love people at New Elysium to get drinks, of course. No prisoners. Pirates? I did it.
We shot his trap.
We could do the whole scratching backs thing, or we could just torture.
Oh, big man thinks he can torture us. What? What do you think, Wenma? You think this Lashunta's got what it takes? No, I don't think so. He doesn't look strong. Ha! That's what I thought too. Weaklings.
Alright, let's get one prisoner out. I'm gonna fight him one-on-one. And, then we'll see where we are after that.
I'm sorry, sir. We cannot lower the force field. Of course, I'm sure you're aware, the stewards do not approve of any torture.
Yes, and it would be great if there was no torture here in New Elysium. That would be a stain on our record. You know.
Well, the point of torture is nobody has to have it on a record.
What? You think you could get what you want out of me?
You might die first, but I don't really care.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Why? That's 17.
Look how tiny you are. I don't think you're gonna be getting anything out of me.
Alright, I guess torture is not the way. I'm a good character after all.
Got it good.
Yeah, just like in the other campaign when you were lawful neutral or lawful good. What were
Got
you?
it good.
Chaotic good, come on.
Just no
There's the
way
chaos
it was
coming out.
actually chaotic good. I do not accept
Chaos
that.
coming out.
Agent of Chaos.
Agent of Chaos.
So, these pirates, do we have any reason to suspect that they were just that they were doing anything other than just being pirates?
Roll me a culture check.
Like, is this guy hiding something?
Actually, you could honestly roll me a sense motive check. You could do that. The culture check would tell you that they look and act like normal pirates in the area. Okay, there you go. The sense motive check would tell you that they do seem like they're hiding something from you. You don't get the sense that they had ulterior motives. It's just they are uninterested in talking to you at the moment.
Okay.
We get that a lot.
Listen, if you have a change of heart, name's Luna. You probably heard of me.
Luna?
Drop
Luna
me
what?
just Luna. You can drop me a DM, and we can catch up. Or,
Wait, Ma.
you might be in jail.
Wenma, you know what a DM is? No, I don't know what a DM is. Can you explain that to us, bird lady?
Have you ever been on Instantio?
Ah, yeah, Instantio. You get yourself in a lot of trouble with an app like that.
Or, there's the new one coming out, Penumbra.
I ain't heard of that one. Wait, but your name's Luna. Are you famous or something?
That's right. You can roll a culture check if you want.
Wait, are you that bird lady who's got a guitar?
That's right.
Oh, shoot. She's the one that sings all the songs. Oh, they're so good. Can you play a song for us?
Sure. Or what, I take requests. What would you like
I
to
want
hear?
a song that goes, a tweet, tweet, a tweetity tweet, tweet, tweet.
Yeah, Dawn song. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
I'll play him a random song. Like 2 seconds of a song.
Okay. Can you roll me a profession musician check? See how your performance goes.
Of course.
Nailed it.
27.
All right. You can tell that they are very intrigued by your music and maybe even softening up to potentially listen to you.
Ooh.
I will give you a bonus of a +4 on your diplomacy check to communicate to them.
Diplomacy. Let's see. So why don't you just let me know? I can play you some more songs. I don't mind. I got nowhere to be. But I'm curious why you were chasing after the Buzzblades out there.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
A 44? Holy crap. Hold on, I gotta read the rules for this real quick. Hold on. Does it change by more? Diplomacy. If you exceed the DC by 5 or more, you can choose to spend 10 more minutes interacting with the creature to improve its attitude by 1 additional category. Wow!
Alright.
Well, you exceeded the
do that.
DC by 14. Oh wait, did you already add your +4 in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you exceeded the DC by 10.
Okay.
Which is great, because now you have improved their attitude from hostile to indifferent.
Ooh.
After about 20 minutes of talking to them and maybe playing some instruments and stuff like that.
Fine, my lady, that was some good music. I do appreciate it. It's not like we get live music out here in the diaspora very often.
Yeah, anytime.
What you want to know? I'll
Just
give you that.
Just curious why you're hunting after the Buzzblades in particular, and maybe just out this way towards New Elysium.
Well, We're not the biggest fans of this new Elysium, or however you say it. In fact, years ago, this place was an abandoned mine. Talk around the diaspora suggested some of the corporation built a facility within the old tunnels. But most believe a rumor was false. Oh, that such a place would have more heavy security. In fact, I remember when Chinwag, my old partner, said that people got disappeared on this rock. A few of the bolder pirates, they went to see what's what over the years, but no one who's went in's come out. Most pirates avoid the place. So, we spend our time around here trying to get what we can out of New Elysium. And, get ours.
It's interesting. A facility below the surface.
I don't know much about it.
Is that still around, do you think?
Well, as far as we know, asteroids still the same as they always have been. In fact, about 2 decades ago, something right bad happened inside the asteroid. One of our pirate mates, he was Sheeran, named Kiskota. He visited the asteroid, able to transmit a message that warned the others was a place that was, how did he say it? Oh, I think he said it was, turned inside out. Yeah, that's right. He said it was turned inside out. And he advised any and all the pirates to avoid it at all costs. You know, but of course, pirates are stupid. Well, not us.
He like bumps shoulders with the other guy.
Pirates are stupid, but they still traveled here anyway. And those who made it out, they talk about ghosts and machines, and living shadows, and mates who's disappeared in the tunnels. Listen, I gotta get back to me seat over here. I don't want to spend much more time in this conversation. But if I were you, I'd leave this asteroid as soon as you can. Pirates don't spend much time here, and I don't think anyone else should either. This place is full of hungry ghosts. Mark me.
Hey, Angela, are there ghosts here?
No.
Well, seems fine to me.
No. Absolutely. No.
See? Okay, it's weird. She answered a lot. I like the enthusiasm. It must be definitely false. Definitely no ghosts. You heard it here first.
The guy you were talking to, the half-orc, just kind of turns around and walks towards the back of the cell and sits down on one of the chairs. The other one is still standing there, and he just says to you,
I think you should trust Kanan. While we might be pirates, we'll not kill us. We just like to take what's ours. We would have disabled the ship, we wouldn't have killed the Buzzblades. We would have taken what's ours and left. This is the pirate code. Well, if you spend time on this rock, you will find the hungry ghosts.
and he'll turn around and he'll walk away as well.
Oh, before you go, by any chance, do you guys use pressure plates in any of your traps or anything like that?
Good question.
You hear that, Kanan? He's asking about pressure plates. Why are we getting so many questions lately about pressure plates? I don't understand. They make some kind of movie with pressure plates in it. Everybody thinking that pirates has got pressure plates all over the place now. No, we prefer guns and cannons. All the good things that pirates usually use, not pressure plates.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah, just trying to help somebody become the third most expert on space pirates.
The what? The third most?
Yeah.
No,
What would
the
you want to
tree
be
most.
first most?
Well, don't be. You gotta start somewhere. You can't just go from fourth most to first most.
Wait, so was they previously like the fourth most and now they're the third most?
Yeah, they're working their way up.
Oh, shoot. They was the fourth most, now they're the third most. No, I understand it. That's pretty cool, one man. Maybe you can be the 40th most intelligent about something. I doubt you, though.
They start like wrestling each other, throwing punches.
Making out. What?
And they're getting transferred over to the stewards.
The stewards, yep.
All right. Yeah. If, you end up at the stewards. Look up Venture Captain Nyaj. Probably be pretty excited to talk to you.
Venture Captain Nyaj?
Yeah. Tell him we sent you.
Is she with the stewards?
Yeah.
Ha. You starting to sound a little bit like we are. Listen to this guy. Girl. Sorry, girl. Yes. Ha. We'll talk to this Captain Nyaj if we can. Thanks for the pointer.
They are going to be prisoners.
Well,
Might
maybe-
be difficult.
maybe after we mention the four of you, we'll get a lot of sentence.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give him our name. Tell him that you were extremely helpful.
We will.
And the half-orc just winks at you.
What?
Your
Alright, I
turn.
want to look at the map again of the facility.
Yeah, you should have access to that.
I have
shared.
that. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So first floor is the lowest one.
First floor is the lowest floor.
The lowest floor that we know about.
Philip's standing there while they kind of walk. The other two pirates walk towards the back.
It's so much information from it's so crazy. Honestly, I didn't know that they had pressure plates either. But it's so interesting. See, I'm getting better at it. Anyway, I'm sure you have questions. There was lots of strange things said there. Of course. Listen, yes, I can confirm the asteroid was in fact a mine owned by Ulrika Clan Holdings. This was a long, long time ago, though. The rest of the story is, of course, complete pirate fantasy. Pirates are part of the fantasy universe, after all. Yes. New Elysium has been on the asteroid for 5 years with no issues whatsoever. And we have a quality track record that we intend to maintain.
So no
But-
ghosts?
Oh, of course, the ghost. Oh, no, there's no ghosts here. Not on New Elysium.
You've been here for 5 years, but it's the grand opening?
Well, this is the grand opening with the newest of softwares, the keys to Elysium. In fact, when we first built the facility, we had guests here before, but it did not have quite the experience. So we've since tried to update that and make it even better.
So you had a poor track record, and you're trying to improve it?
No, we want to make it even better. What are you talking about? No, we don't have a poor track record. An excellent track record. We're just improving upon it. Anyway, we should probably get away from these pirates. Of course, they're just going to continue to feed you fantasies after all. Should we head back to the facility?
Yes, let's.
Now that I think about it, eating in that restaurant, some of those people did seem like hungry ghosts. It's like not a lot behind the eyes,
That's a good point.
His eyes start twitching.
Was the food not good this morning, or what? Who should I speak with?
It was a little bit of a weird experience because we went to the fancy restaurant, but we didn't get the fancy food.
That must be because there was confusion in the scheduling, and of course the fancy restaurant must have been open, and then, of course, our cooks, we are low on cooks at the moment, because it's a soft opening, grand opening thing that we're doing. Well, I will,
He's like taking a lot of deep breaths. He's really stressing out about this.
he says, well, when we get back, I will immediately go talk to customer relations and make sure that the dishes are the best when you go back to the Taste of Elysium. I'm
Janet.
assuming you've gotten a reservation already?
What's Philip's current heart rate, Janet?
No,
No.
Oh,
He's
God.
dead. He's the hungry
I'm
ghost.
sorry, I don't know.
My heart rate is so low. I heard you ask that. That was a funny joke. Oh, my heart rate's great. We
So
should
low.
leave, though. We should go back, and we can all just relax in New Elysium. What say you?
Alexis is probably a good plan for you.
Well, my mother always said I was very high-strung, but of course, that when the job calls for it. But please,
All right.
please follow me. Yes, please. Let's leave. Let's go back to New Elysium. We'll get you back, or I will improve upon your dishes and make sure that each and every dish that you get is better than the last. What say you? You good? You good? All of you? Excellent. Good. Go, Twik, Lisk, Luna, everyone. Good. Yes. Excellent. Okay, let's go back to the facility. And he just starts ushering you out the door of the Sentinel, headed back towards main New Elysium.
Great.
Good stuff.
So just because I was talking in Philip's voice, I will remind you what he said in my voice. He said the asteroid was a mine owned by Ulrika Clan Holdings. He dismissed the rest of the story as pirate fantasy. He indicated that New Elysium had been on the asteroid with 5 years with no issues. And kind of dismissed the rest of it as just falsehoods.
No ghosts.
0.
Lame. Sounds
Why would you
Uh,
want ghosts?
On the way back into the facility, I want to make a pit stop at the ship.
Okay.
And I want to do some research on the ship's computer
Okay.
about the asteroid and being very careful not to connect my comm unit to the ship in any way.
Okay. Make me a computers check. $32. Okay. You have you scour the internet about this asteroid. You don't find a ton of information, but you do find a hobbyist conspiracy archive called the Asteroid Anecdotes. And in this conspiracy archive, they do confirm portions of the story with fewer details. The archive identifies the asteroid by its number, D-334H. And that asteroid, as you look that up, can in fact be traced back to Ulrika, the clan holdings that Philip mentioned, who abandoned the asteroid in the year 275 AG. If you remember, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think it's 319 AG at the moment. Yeah, I think it's 319. If you want to know more, it will take another computer's check from you.
I do.
Can I assist with that?
Sure.
Never mind.
You do not assist. And you don't
Oh my god!
two natural ones in a row.
Lisk just
Yeah, I
comes
hate
up and
to see
stabs
it.
the computer with another knife.
Stabbed my
Oh.
hand while I'm trying to do the research.
Oh god, I didn't. Sorry, old habits.
One thing Philip mentions that he forgot to mention earlier as you guys were walking in, you're kind of walking back into the main part of New Elysium, and he says,
One thing I did want to mention, of course, we wanted to give you a big thank you for your rescue of the Buzzblades. And so just as a part of our thanks, we've decided to provide you with 1,000 credits each as a gift allowance here on New Elysium. Is that not so exciting?
Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely, yes, sir. Well, of course, you may use this in New Elysium shops or via the infosphere with one of Paradise Resorts' many partners. Essentially, this sum is cash. It's cold hard cash. But due to the broad array of items you can buy with it, it is limited by your discretion only. So, you could transfer to a bank or other financial institutions for full value. So it is in fact real credits. But if you spend it here at New Elysium, everything you buy will be at a 50% discount.
Oh wow.
Yes. Oh, so exciting.
Or did you say 50%?
50% discount
Wow,
for this 1,000 credits only.
That's very kind.
Yes, of course. Yes. Well, listen, I must go, but I'm very excited to see you at the grand opening. Just as a reminder, it is at 6 o'clock tonight, sharp. Please make sure that you arrive promptly. We will have a lot of people there. It will be very, very exciting to have the grand opening of New Elysium. His eyes are like twitching.
It's a black tie event.
You can dress however you want. It is a resort after all. I'm sure many people will be dressed up nicely, but you may choose exactly how you would like to dress. Anyways, I'll see you at 6 p.m. Good day. And he runs away. And I mean, again, the man doesn't walk away.
Naruto run.
He just Naruto runs as fast as he can in the straightest line possible to get to the next place he's going.
There was a kid we went to college with that just ran everywhere
No.
all the time. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, excellent.
reminded me of him.
He was a legend.
Mhm.
He wasn't hyperactive though.
No?
Okay, do you want to do, you have, let's say it's about like getting close to noon at this point. Is there anything you want to do before the party?
Ooh, you know what? 50% discount, a bunch of money? Lisk is gonna buy some new threads. And get some drinks.
Okay, threads and drinks.
Two birds, one
Excellent.
stone.
Okay. Excellent. Anybody else?
Nothing really.
Okay. As you're walking in, like basically right after you've received the credits, you're kind of maybe all splitting up a little bit and just kind of perusing or browsing for a second, kind of this area at the front, the green fields, right as you walk back in the door. And Luna, on your Keys to Elysium app, a guitar hologram pops up right above the screen.
Ooh.
And you hear Janet just make a notification of something.
Interested in an open mic night at the Lyriceum Cabaret? If so,
Yes.
you might need to upgrade your equipment to make sure that your sound is perfect. At New Elysium, we know what it takes to put on the perfect performance, and our Wandering Market can get you anything you need in 6 days or less, guaranteed. So upgrade your instruments today and get shredding.
And the guitar, it's like it was the only thing in the hologram, and then all of a sudden it shrinks really small, and then there's like thousands of instruments displayed in front of you, like guitars, keytars, drum sets, saxophones, everything you could possibly imagine. Just like a giant display of things you could buy, musical instruments you could buy, all from New Elysium.
Incredible. Where's this Wandering Market?
The Wandering Market is, I believe, downstairs. Let me look here. Blah, 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 blah. No, sorry. The Wandering Market is over here to the right. It's right there. The Wandering Market, let's just say you go in if you're going to go in.
Sure.
This shop is named, and you kind of get an indication off of the app, it's named the Wandering Market because most of its wares can be purchased using a computer console and delivered to your room. In addition to the sundries shop, the market contains a holographic fashion boutique with a cleaning and tailoring service, a multicultural grocery that includes a culinary synthesizer Mark III in order to produce whatever you would like to eat, as well as a high-end gift shop that contains small-scale 3D printing facilities. Business partners inside this facility as well provide the on-site goods, while anything else is guaranteed to be delivered within 6 days to New Elysium.
Nice.
Okay. All right. As long as nobody's doing anything else, we're gonna fast forward to the opening party.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Get my
So
formal clothes on.
you guys all get your formal clothes on, whatever you deem to be your formal clothes. Everybody asks Janet whether or not the formal clothes are great, and of course, she always responds
Yes?
every time. So you show up a little bit before 6 p.m. And you see these double doors open, and I think actually this doesn't say where it's held, but I'm going to assume it's probably held in this theater area. So you see 3 double doors open into a long hall decked out for a classy party. Opposite the doors is a stage raised from the main floor by several steps, where a holographic chamber orchestra with 12 members plays softly. The floor before the stage is open. To the right and left sides of the room are dining tables near sideboards, each set with a lavish buffet, beverage fountains, and ice sculptures depicting sleek animals from various worlds. There's a bar next to each buffet. Well-dressed guests eat, drink, and mingle, and a few couples dance in the open space near the stage. Pretty much all the guests that you've seen so far are here. You see all of the Buzzblades up near the front. You see multiple groups of like Stessa. You also see Tak, Crower, Nagiz. He's towards the front. He's got his little droid that's recording everything that's going on. Of course, also you see the white-suited Vesk along with Sharis Prendalk. They're up towards the far right side of the room by themselves. You also see some other interesting characters that you have not met, but let me give you a real quick display of what they look like. You see a gardener, Xenowarden. You've kind of maybe seen her walking through, and actually let me swap this. You've maybe seen her walking through the garden area towards the front, just tending to the trees and the shrubs and the flowers. She's kind of off by herself, just mingling. You also see an interesting looking android pair.
Why is she holding a gun, though?
To shoot the
Good question.
plants with. It's
Just
full
out in the
of,
open.
it's full of
You see-
fertilizer.
You see a really
That's fun.
cool looking android pair.
Like the fruit.
Yeah, an android pair. Yep. You got it.
I knew
Absolutely. Nailed it. And while you're looking around the room, you guys can all make me a culture check.
Great. Back-to-back ones.
Good rolls. Excellent rolls.
Wow.
There we go.
That's
All
better.
right, gentlemen.
35. Okay. Twik, you would recognize both of these individuals. The first one is Romy, which is this top android, an agender android, with a very unique style. You recognize him because he is a software mogul from Abalon, and he is famous for consulting on personal interface solutions. He's standing next to this other android, which you also recognize to be his bodyguard that you've seen photos of in the past, and that is Indigo 13. It is the personal attendant and bodyguard to Romy. She is a female-leaning appearance and affect, pale blue skin with blue accents and a blue fiber optic hair. In this case, right now it is gray fiber optic hair, but she can change it on the fly, and you're kind of seeing that happen while they're standing there. It maybe has like a rainbow color, and it's slowly cycling through colors. Very unique.
Damn.
Let me see who else you see here. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's everybody you see for the time being. Okay. So about, we'll say about 15, 20 minutes pass. You're kind of just perusing the wares, maybe eating some food. I'm going to imagine that Kohe gets out on the dance floor by himself and just does like the lawnmower. Just very exciting.
Yeah.
At the 30-minute mark, drones begin flying around the room, offering guests various bubbly drinks for an upcoming toast. Everybody take one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody takes one.
If Lisk
What?
can take 2.
Make me a stealth check.
Oh, you're adorable. I think this is technically like at a -2 because it's not my trick attack. So it's maybe only a 38.
You manage to steal the entire tray
Damn right.
of champagne, bubbly, which consists of about 10 drinks worth of bubbly. In fact, the server who has been passing around the drinks just totally misses the fact that all of them are gone and then just proceeds to head back to the kitchen thinking they never had any. So fast forward about 15 minutes, the 45-minute mark, the holographic orchestra fades, and Philip takes the stage with Dr.
Oh, God.
Lohman. both carrying their own refreshments. Philip has around his face a like Britney Spears-esque microphone, like a giant foam thing right in front of his mouth.
Big lav.
Oh, huge. And the moment he talks, his voice is so amplified in the space. And he just says, "Dear guests, as most of you know, my name is Philip Kausner, and I am your host here at New Elysium. I am, of course, in charge of the social media app and your host for your duration of the stage." He gestures towards his companion on the stage and he says, "This is Dr. Sidrani Lohman, who manages our spa and medical facilities. She's my counterpart in making sure that everything is right for you. Dr. Lohman?" Raising her voice, she walks out and she kind of just like has a smaller mic in her hand, and she puts it up to her mouth and she just says, "We're happy to have all of you here with us. We know you'll love your stay, and we hope you'll tell everyone you know just how much you enjoyed it. The celebration is just the beginning." And she raises her glass in a cheers. They both raise their glass, and Philip says, "Here's to a blissful stay in New Elysium. Please enjoy the rest of your evening." Everybody toasts, and right after that, the holographic orchestra comes back on the stage and begins playing. You finalize the exciting opening night speech from good old Philip and Dr. Lohman. But right before you are able to continue with your enjoyable night, the Buzzblades all hop up on the stage, and they're all standing in front of the mic, and they are kind of looking around the room, and one of them, and let me make sure I get his name right because it's a super complex name. Where's his name? His name is Steve. You nailed it.
Oh, it was very long. I remember it.
Oh, you're talking about Kofeshutasa Nireda Seru of Clan Rishnu. No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for Perdor Redrum. He's a strong forward for the Buzzblades. And there's also the other one that you met, which is the team's notorious number 13, which is Yazaloyal Gurkami, who is the giant Vesk soldier. And they're both standing towards the front, and they're looking throughout the crowd. It looks like they're trying to find maybe you. And in fact, Barrildor says, "We're looking for our rescuers. Where are they at? Please come up to stage, please. Please, come to stage."
We come up to stage.
Lisk still has about half the tray.
They all grab a glass. They realize you've brought them glasses of champagne. They all raise their glasses together, and they just say, the giant vest says, "We want to say thank you to rescuers of sheep. It is very, very safe for us now that you have rescued us from space. These are our heroes." And as they say that, they all begin clapping their hands. The entire crowd cheers. And they continue by saying, "In fact, we do believe that have decided as a team that the rescuers will have the season tickets to the Buzzblades home games on Absalom Station."
All right.
Yay!
Yeah.
The Vesk, like the giant Vesk, is just like raising her hammer up in the air and like getting ready to smash it on the ground. And you see a couple of the team members. They're like, "Whoa, hey, let's calm down a little bit. It'll be fine." And so everybody's celebrating. The band continues to play, and the Buzzblades turn back to you guys, and they all kind of say their thank yous. Everybody gives you a hug. They say they're very appreciative that you rescued them in space. And in fact, multiple of them have brought you things for their thanks. The first one, and you might recognize this one, is where's his name? Hold on. Zithil Korin. He was that Buzzblade that Lisk met inside of the bar area that he was at. He walks up to you, Lisk, and he hands you his illuminating, merciful rack devastation blade.
Whoa, yeah. Is it like the size of Lisk?
It's very large. And he just says, "I didn't know who you were when we met inside of Azure Sky, but I do want to say thank you
for rescuing us. This blade was used in 11 seasons, and it is engraved with all the names of the Buzzblades that are here at the resort.
Yeah, thanks. This is awesome. Is this an operative weapon?
That I don't know. You'll have to look it up.
I doubt it.
He steps to the side.
No fucking way.
So, and when he hands it to you, you can see this illuminating fusion. It creates a teal and white light, which is the Buzzblade's team colors. It's just this bright blade. It looks freaking awesome. You're super pumped to get it.
Hell yeah, okay.
Next, like he steps to the side, Yazaloya, who's the Vesk. She presents you with a suit of Lashunta Ringwear 3 that she used in her most recent season, complete with jump jets in one upgrade slot.
Ooh. Wow.
This is for rescue. Thank you. Now, small rat man, mouse man, please give hug.
And she heads towards you, Twik.
Okay. I guess one.
And she gives you an absolutely just bone-crushing hug.
Too hard.
Sets you back down on the ground. The rest of the Buzzblades kind of file through. Those are the ones that you guys have talked to. I'll put these in post here. The other ones file through, and they give you a couple other things. They give you a called fusion seal, which if you remember what a called fusion seal is, it actually, when you call the weapon, it comes back to your hand. You did fight a lady when you were on Madeline's Landing, I think in the starship. She had a called weapon. You're also given a merciful fusion seal of 7th level. It's commonly used on Brutaris weapons, as well as 2 illuminating fusion seals like the one on Zidhil's blade.
Nice.
They all celebrate with you. They're all having drinks and just generally excited. They kind of step to the side, though. They're having drinks. You're kind of all motioned off the stage so that the band can continue playing. A few seconds later, Luna, you recognize someone who walks up towards you. It's Kane Zafol. And the only reason you recognize was because he was the head of security that you had talked to earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Kane, recognizing who you are now, since the Buzzblades have pointed you out, says directly to you, all 4 of you, "Listen, I know you were involved in rescuing the Buzzblades, but please know, you've interfered in a New Elysium security issue. Next time, mind your own business. New Elysium security can handle anything and everything on New Elysium."
Well, it wasn't technically on New Elysium, but okay.
Hey,
It was in and
don't-
around it. And this is our jurisdiction. I understand that the stewards feel like they have jurisdiction here, but they do not. And about that point, Yazaloya, the giant vest, kind of steps in the way and just says, "These are rescuers. You won't hammer. Back. you move back." And Kane Zafol just kind of like steps back a couple steps and he just says, "Apologies, but just please, don't interfere in any of our New Elysium security issues."
Hey, buddy, we're on vacation. I ain't getting paid to be here. It's all you.
Good. Have a good night. Enjoy your grand opening time.
And he just walks away.
Boy, he's so angry.
Very.
Very angry. Very, very angry. Okay, so you guys continue the, you have the rest of the party. And as it's wrapping up, can everybody tell me what your perception bonuses are?
Uh-oh.
15.
11.
13, man. Oh, you probably have better wisdom than me, huh?
7.
Mine's based on int, actually.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow. So that means Twix is the highest?
Yes.
Okay.
Guess that makes sense.
Does make sense. Okay. You guys are kind of leaving the party, and everything's kind of dying down. And Twik, out of the corner of your eye, you see something strange. A bizarre-looking, vaguely humanoid-shaped shadow that's moving in the hallway against the light. It's kind of towards the back of the room. Can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah.
24.
The hungry-looking ghost.
It again, you look at this thing, it looks out of place. It looks, yes, humanoid shaped, but also not. It's like morphing and changing and shadowy, just kind of like as the light is flickering, you can see it appear and almost disappear. And you turn and you squint to look a little bit closer, and when you do, it just disappears. You don't know what it was.
Anybody else see that, maybe hungry-looking ghost over there?
Lisk is holding another tray of champagne. What? What are we talking about?
Everybody make me a perception check.
Well,
Do you want another one from me? You don't, right?
Not from you,
Okay,
sorry.
just
Not
wanna
from
make
damn it.
you. List 21, Luna 16, Co 18. You guys don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Maybe you just think you're uncertain. Maybe you think Twik is being a literal shadow just from the lights, but whatever he saw, you definitely didn't see it. And about that time, Co, your comm unit activates, and it pops up on the screen with a small white dot. And then almost instantly, Janet just pops on. And she says,
You've been around the block a time or two, and you've handled your fair share of difficult and precarious situations. But sometimes, things just don't click. Good news. If you struggle with stellar mote dysfunction, we've got the solution. At New Elysium, we're here to help. Visit the contemplation room to reconnect with your stellar cycle, or ask for Dr. Sedrani Lohman in Titan's Rest to see if medication is the right option for you. At New Elysium, there's a solution for everyone.
I am like trying to cover the microphone, and I'm like looking around nervously.
all right.
I don't struggle with that. Just FYI.
And I hear it happens to a lot of Solarians. So, what's your class? What are you?
Solarian.
Solarian, yeah, okay.
All right, so you guys make it back to your rooms for the night. Again, one thing, Twik, because you're walking back, again, you're having some weird motor function issues going on. Maybe your speech is actually being weird at the moment, like you're trying to process normal speech, and you'll say something that's not quite what you imagined it should be coming out of your mouth. Also, again, you're stepping like further than you would normally. In fact, one time you round a corner and you move way more rapidly than you're used to. It's almost like you are accelerated beyond your normal speed of movement. As you all lay down to go to sleep, I am going to need another fortitude save from you. And again, a blind fortitude save, please.
Bam.
Okay. All right. Again, something's weird. Something's going on. You don't know what it is, but you just kind of feel off. But you don't feel off in the way that, like, something's bad. You honestly feel off like something is enhanced. Like you are feeling better than you normally would. You're still twitching a little bit, tweaking out. But you are able to fall asleep for the night. And we're going to leave it right there.
How's a stellar mote function? Is it doing okay, or
It's 0.
it's 0?
Yeah.
That's bad.
When I was writing the ad stuff, I was like, all right, what would each person what would be like a good write-up for that person's character? And then I thought, I know exactly the direction I need to go with Ko's character. I just need to figure out how to tie it.
How to get there?
Well, that was a great one. That's good stuff.
Very good.
Man, good stuff. All right. Well, you guys have explored a little bit of New Elysium. Noticed a few things strange, but not a ton. I've gotten to experience some of the guests, interact with some of them. When we come back next week, you guys will continue your vacation. If you remember, I'm pretty sure it's 7 days, but I need to go back and check again. You'll continue your 7-day vacay and relax at New Elysium, which is definitely going to happen.
Hey,
Very
it's
fun
already
stuff.
been
Nice.
happening, baby.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I'm feeling very relaxed.
Yeah, I got a mud facial. It's been great.
Yes.
Thanks, Janet.
like-
Appreciate it.
I like to imagine every time an NPC asks Lisk a yes or no question, he's just like, Janet, quick, say yes.
Of course.
Yeah, she responds every time.
God bless her.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We will catch you next time. See ya.